All right, here it is. Ready? And action.
Booty's on, kids. There will be blood.
Oh, it felt so nice to come back.
Faster and deeper, please.
We're all a little bit more seasoned now.
I think it was literally day one that we popped the hood, and I was like, oh shit, we're back.
Who wants to get messy?
John Doe, dishwasher, penetrating trauma from a kitchen knife to the right chest.
We don't really start with, oh, here's a really cool medical technique.
Prefer left thoracotomy.
It's about what are our characters going through and what sort of medical procedures will help to support the stories that we're telling.
Can I glove that?
It's best if you watch the first one.
This guy's dead anyway.
We always like to show people things they've never seen before. So we're opening up with what's called a clamshell thoracotomy.
Stab wounds on the right. Why are we opening the left chest?
Better access if it's tamponade. You basically cut through the breastbone to pop the hood, as it were, to give you total exposure and access to the heart.
Cut, going again.
The clamshell was really intimidating.
Whittaker, give me a little room.
I need to get to his heart.
We find in the scene that there is no bleeding coming from the left side.
You need better exposure.
Convert to a clamshell.
The team decides to then open up the right side.
So they're splitting the torso open.
Still bleeding like a stuck pig.
I'm expected to kind of, put my hands in there. You do these one-handed, pushing up against the breastbone, 4 fingers.
Getting into those tiny spaces. I had bruises all over my hands from like the clamps and the metal and trying to massage a heart to that beat.
Pull my rabbit out of there and I'll be really impressed.
It was just kind of one of those moments where the chest cavity opens and you go, wow, that's half the special effects budget right in front of me.
It takes 2 to 3 months to scan the person's body and to build the prosthetic that will make it look real.
They fully build out the person's chest and the actor like sits sort of upright.
Once the actors are moving and all the blood is in there and the organs are moving,
See the beating bone?
it looks realistic.
Push some blood in now.
It was totally insane.
If she can't get it, we need to think of something else.
Like what?
Hyler flip.
Dr. Lizzie, who's our medical advisor, essentially was like, I cannot emphasize like how crazy this is.
We're gonna rotate the lung 180 degrees, like putting a kink in the garden hose. It'll stop the bleeding.
You all need to react like this man just suggested that you cut his lung off.
That could possibly work.
Or he'll die when you rip the entire lung off the hilum.
Gently.
It's actually a really extensive procedure that we've done.
Gentle but
Forceful because we're really trying to get through the bone. Depending on the situation, a last-ditch effort, life-saving procedure.
This was a case of a moment to define the difference between Robbie and Al-Hashimi.
Strong carotid. Saline lap pads and up to the OR.
He's used to being in charge.
Here we let the fellows and the residents kind of take charge.
And we see they have different approaches to their teaching as well.
Unconventional, but a decent outcome.
Healthcare workers who work in emergency medicine are saying to us, I've never been able to explain to my friends and family what it is I actually do. And now all I have to say is watch an hour of The Pit and you'll get it.